Hello again, this is Andrew Mount for GG on the 8th of October. It's Tuesday afternoon. I'm here at my local track, Leicester. I've come here over Chelmsford, which will surprise many of you who know how much I love my all-weather racing, but there's a simple reason for that. One, it's local, and two, I don't want to miss Bake Off tonight. So I'm just walking the course at the moment, and surprisingly for the straight course at Leicester, it doesn't seem as bad on the stand side as it usually is. Now, they haven't used this part of the track for some time now, because all the runners tend to congregate down the middle of the track, favouring those drawn middle to low. We've had a dozen big field handicaps over 5, 6 or 7 furlongs this season, and 10 of the 12 were won by a horse drawn in the bottom half of the field. However, I'm not going to be too worried by something drawn high today, so I'm certainly not going to put myself off Classic Star from stall 8 of 10 in the 5:05 Division 1 of the 7 furlong apprentice handicap. He ran well over course and distance on soft ground in July, finishing 4th of 14 and going down by less than 2 lengths. And his only subsequent run on a straight course saw him finish second at Linkfield on his penultimate start on ground that was probably too quick for him. So that's Classic Star in the 5:05. Next up is the second division, 5:35, our finale. Kotu Banama for Inform Mick Shannon is the one I like here. Now, he was only a modest 5th over course and distance last time, but that was an apprentice hands and heels race, and it's very hard to make ground from off the pace in such contests. Hopefully, with a race in which the jockey can use the whip, and with Scott McCullough taken over, he'll be ridden a little bit closer to the pace in the first time visor, and Kotu Banama, round about 8-1, can give Mick Shannon another winner. Now, on the round course, which is races over 1 mile or further, it tends to help to race up with the pace. Front runners have a 21% strike rate, prominent races 14%, and hold-up horses only 8%. That's in handicaps this year. Now, in the 3:25, the feature race, Spirit Ridge looks the pace angle, but I'm worried about him on 2 counts. One, he may have been flattered by finishing second from the front at Newmarket last time out, because the track was massively favouring his running style that day. There was a tailwind to assist the prominent racers. And 2, he's not proven on this sort of ground we've got today. So take on Spirit Ridge with Getcha, the Clive Cox runner. He's round about 9-4 in a tight market. There's only 4 runners, the front 3, 9-4, 5-2 and 11-4, that 11-4 being Spirit Ridge. So Getcha, got the cheap pieces on for the first time today. Adam Kirby knows how to ride this track. He'll be tracking Spirit Ridge, not giving that one too much rope. And having run well on heavy ground at Goodwood last time, conditions won't be a problem for him. Now, a quick mention of the jumps course. Leicester will switch to hurdles and chases in a few meetings' time, and definitely worth keeping an eye on the hurdles track bias when that happens. It can be a big advantage to race wide round the outside when they're going soft on the hurdles course, as it often is. The best example of this bias came when the Captain's Inn won here on debut back in January. He was a 20-1 shot that day, well ridden by Daryl Jacob, who stuck to the outside rail like glue, whereas the 5-4 favourite Chef de Quip was always round the inside under David Maxwell. So bear that in mind. Look for jockeys who know about the bias and know how to ride Leicester when it's soft. That's it from me until later this week. Until then, have a good day and best of luck.